My name is Giampaolo Gabbi. I'm professor of economics at University of Siena and at SDA Bocconi School of Management in Milan, in Italy. Usually, when we thought about crisis before the crisis that has started in 2007, we try to explain all the phenomenon using mainstream models. Now we have learned that we must use different models, usually coming from biology or from IT, which are very useful for a tentative to explain what happened. We should try to use models that have been applied to different sciences, such as, for example, earthquake forecast. It is difficult, but obviously can offer some examples of this complexity, and from other events, because what we learn is that we were not able to forecast what happened. I find out what happened in the banking sector, and particularly what happened in the interbank market, because the interbank market is a place where all banks trade their liquidity needs, and it's one of the best environments where we can observe how the potential virus of a crisis can be transferred to each other. So this is what I observe, mapping the topology of the links of this network and how there is a diffusion of the systemic risk. The orthodox approach to finance mainly depends on the definition of the efficient markets. According to the efficient market hypothesis, financial markets are efficient by definition, so they are able to evaluate the risk and the profitability of assets and liabilities, and generally speaking, of portfolios. What we learn is that this is not always correct. Sometimes we have efficient markets, many other cases are inefficient. And what we should try to change is to remove this assumption with more realistic hypotheses, trying to understand the behavior of players and the way they interact with each other. What we try to understand is the degree of financialization of economies, particularly the leverage degree of players, from households to corporates to banking institutions, which was by definition too heavy to be sustainable. So in the future, what we try to understand is which is the good regulatory framework able to make sustainable this leverage, the financial activity in general, and which are the key risk indicators aimed to focusing on signals of financial crisis.